Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the Tron Legacy Lightrunner MOC that I built, that I'm sharing with my LEGO community. In the first part of the video we did the teardown, kind of went through the parts and pieces, and these are around about the chunks that we were left with when we ended that video. So I'm going to set the phone down and we'll jump right into this and put it all back together. My video, the first video, if you haven't seen it, should be a link or a posting over on the right side where you can find it, and I will have it up. Anyway, let's jump into this. Okay, first things first, this guy right here, I had stored this plate section right here on the bottom of it. We're going to break that off and pick up our lower front section and stick that underneath it so it looks just like that. Okay. Going to grab the middle chunk that we talked about. That guy's going to slide right over the top of the clip bricks and lock in place. Go ahead and put our lower nose piece on, as well as the upper nose piece. Now you have a fighter jet. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put our round guy joint right there. Now when you do this, there's not going to be any clearance on this side because it backs up to that big block right there. So you need to make sure when you put this together, you try and get these as tight as possible, because getting back in here is a little bit of a pain in the butt too. Okay, so there's that part. Should be able to come in here and angle up the side pieces a little bit. And our wheels will go right there on the corner as shown. So that's 1 and 2, and everything fits nice and snugly right there. We're going to put that down for a second. Grab your hood chunk and you'll want the gap right here for that little 1x2 with clip. So the butt end of that is going to go into this gap, just like that. Same thing with this one. Okay, so it's like so. And then this ends up going right here. Okay? Now, here's the trick. When you go to take this little light bar piece, and you go to put it in here, I'm just holding it very gentle with my thumb right here. You can see this, okay? I want to twist this first wheel to where my light bar hits a gap where there's a slot, and then click it in place. And I'm doing that because now that is a stop point for that round plate. The back of it will still move, okay? Then we're going to grab another one of our light bars with clip, and we're going to sneak it delicately, or not so delicately, right there. Okay. And then the 1x2 tiles go right there. So now the front's done. Okay. So we're going to come over here and we're going to grab this dashboard chunk. Okay. And we're going to put that right here. Okay. I want to say maybe. Let's try out dash pieces right here. Nope. That's, yeah, that'll work. Okay. Dash piece right here. I'll go right there. And then the other dash piece will go right there. Okay. Your wing chunk for the left side goes right there. And the wing faces to the back. Because that's how it is, people. We're going to put this one in on the other side. Okay. And at this point, we can go ahead and put in the floor piece. Okay, I just turned the car over, and you'll notice that the studs face down right here. So that's where this guy's going to go. And this may take a little bit of finesse because the boat stud is known to try and get away from that particular joint. So be careful when you put that in, okay? Okay, so now we've got the front. We're starting the top, right? I'm going to go in and take my upper piece, and actually, just a little bit ahead, I'm just going to wedge. I'm going to wedge this open a little bit, and we're going to put that 2x3 right in here. Boom. Just like that. Okay, so now here's where the bottom of your car is. You can take Cora and put the excuse me. You can put the floorboard in. So now Cora's in her position. Steering mechanism. That actually goes right there. Okay. Now at this point, I got some studs up here that need to be fixed. So I'm going to put my caps over those. And we'll wait for that last light bar for just a little bit, because we're not quite ready for it yet. I'm going to take this back end chunk, go ahead and kind of finagle it in place here. If you've got everything built the way that I had it coming apart on the other side, on the other video that I made, these sections should go together fairly easily. I say that with a grain of salt, because I've known sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So I think on this one it's trying to hang me, and I think we will take the doors off and then put them on in just a minute. Okay. So now the back half of the chassis is on. Now the door's on. And you take your little 1x2 that I just took off. And it goes right there. Okay. And you'll want to move that up to where it just reaches the very top edge of that angle. Or to however you'd like it to be. I'm going to go ahead and put the other door on. Make sure my lower wing is tight. Don't forget the other little 1x2 wedge that goes over here. And get my alignment. Okay, so now we're almost back together. I got two large chunks. Before we put them on the car, we've got to get our back tail light piece and put that in right there, which will form the tail light. That one goes in right there. So now we'll put those two in. They just pop into place. Here's the other one. Okay. This should just pop right down into place. It's going to require a little bit of finagling. When you guys do this for the first time, remember this alignment right here on this bar has to be just so in order to get it to where it's got that alignment. Okay. Otherwise, it's going to kind of bind up just a little bit. I got one last light bar that goes right there. Remember, this is going to end up going in between the 1x1 round tile pieces. Okay. I may have to adjust that. There we go, just a little bit. Okay, see there? So now your mechanism for moving the car is good. The back half is done. All that's left is this last little finisher piece that, if you can see the gap, ends up going like so. So you've got that wonderful taillight section from the movie. Then your rear wheels will end up going all the way in on those back slotted Technic pieces, those 1x2s. And there you go. So I know it's been a long process, but we have our own Lightrunner now to go with the two bikes. And you can build yourself your very own complete set of the Tron Legacy movie pieces. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Give me a like, maybe a subscription. I will be posting other videos from time to time on things that I build, tips and techniques and strategies for snot use, and a lot of other fun stuff along the way. I've also got some military videos on my channel if you're into that kind of thing. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.